Hi all, today we will learn about Charles Lamb. Charles Lamb was an English literary figure of the Romantic period. He is mainly known as an essayist. Lamb's essays are personal and autobiographical. He is friendly and intimate with his readers. Lamb reveals to his readers with utmost sincerity his secret cravings, habits and hobbies. He talks about his relatives, friends and acquaintances. His principal biographer, E.V. Lucas, referred to him as the most lovable figure in English literature. According to Compton Rickett, Lamb plays with his thoughts as the wind plays with the leaves, tossing them hither and thither, circling them round in strange eddies, scattering, combining in all manner of queer ways. Lamb is a poetic essayist. He finds poetic beauty in the things of the past when he looks at them through the window of his memory. Humor and pathos are mingled in his essays like the jimbing of the bells. Lamb's personal life was one of despair and miseries. He had a sister, Mary Lamb, who had attacks of insanity. Lamb was the lifelong guardian of Mary. He never married and lived his life with his sister. In 1796, Lamb started his literary career with the publication of his 4 sonnets by Coleridge in his first volume, Poems on Various Subjects. He published A Tale of Rosamund Grey, a sentimental romance, in 1798 with Charles Lloyd in a volume, Blank Verse. Lamb started contributing short articles to newspapers in London by 1801. He had also started writing plays. He published a blank verse play, John Woodville, in 1802, which was not successful. His farce, Mr. H, was first performed at Drury Lane in 1806. In 1807, Charles and Mary together published a collection, Tales from Shakespeare. It was a prose adaptation of the plays of Shakespeare for children. He published a children's version of Homer's Odyssey and the Adventures of Ulysses in 1808. Lamb started editing the collection, Specimens of the English Dramatic Poets who lived about the time of Shakespeare, in 1808. This work established his reputation as a critic. Another collection in collaboration with Mary was published in 1809 titled Mrs. Leicester's School and Poetry for Children. In 1811, he published his critical work on the tragedies of Shakespeare in the Journal of Leigh Hunt. Lamb also wrote some letters to his friends and later got published. These letters were filled with critical comments and revealed the humoristic personality of Lamb. He wrote a series of essays from 1820 to 1825 in London Magazine, and they were written under the pseudonym Elia. These essays, for which Lamb is best known, were published as Essays of Elia, and a second series appeared as the Last Essays of Elia in 1833. In his marvelous essays, Lamb writes about life in all its humble, daily and unique occasions. The essays are highly evocative and the reader feels empathy towards the characters. Lamb's contribution lies in his changing the general tone from formality to familiarity. Charles Lamb, the Prince of English Essays, a visualizer of memories, remains forever in the literary firmament through his Essays of Elia, which are unsurpassed and even unequaled. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.